Alright, let's do this. First off, we need some rules. Rule number 1. I can't put any clothes on once I get my backpack, otherwise the challenge would be over once I first get control of Snake. Rule number 2. I am allowed to use any type of weapon. From what I see in most of these challenges is that they only use non-lethal, which is okay, but I think the whole camo thing is talking about clothes, as seen here. Rule number 3, I am allowed to use any type of Metal Gear Solid 3 skips, like the end skip and the star skip. I will explain how those work later in the challenge. Rule number 4, if a cutscene gives you clothes, it does not count. Okay, that is it for the rules, and real quick before I start, I would like to mention I am not the only person who's attempted this challenge. Most people know this, since it is a really popular challenge. Alright, let's get started. We start off this challenge with Snake doing the ling out of a plane, and proceeds to do multiple front flips in the air. You following so far? We then land, and oh, looks like we have clothes on. Looks like we failed the challenge. Just kidding. Remember, rule number 1, we can't put clothes on once we get our backpack. So let's go do that. After getting our backpack, we then take off the suit. And now we are going to be stuck in this forever. We then come to the bridge where we simply shoot this beehive and get rid of all the enemies at once. After crossing the bridge, we make it to where the enemy is holding Sokolov. After sneaking past him, we then rescue him. After walking outside, Sokolov tries to learn CQC within 5 seconds, but fails. After we get caught, this dude shows up. His name is Ocelot, and he then shows off. Then Snake says, "You're trash, kid," and then proceeds to destroy him. Sokolov runs away, and we catch up to him. We then meet the boss and her team that contains the fear, the pain, and the end. Notice how all their names start with D. Then we meet their boss Volgan, who has lightning powers for some reason. The boss then throws us off a bridge. As everyone rides off in helicopters, we meet Tatiana, who is also Eva. Vulcan nukes us, but we survive. I don't know how, but it happened. After that, we time jump to a week in the future, where we come back to the same island, where we find a horse, but it actually turns out to be the boss's horse. She breaks our gun, which for some reason she has a very weird obsession with breaking people's guns later on. She then tells us that if she ever sees us again, she will kill us. Keep in mind, both of them love each other. She then sends armed soldiers at us, which we have to sneak by. We then arrive at the factory, which is the one we rescued Sokolov from. We then meet Eva, who is the same person as Tatiana. Take a nap, but when we wake up, tons of enemies are waiting outside for us. I almost died here, as you don't get much health when you have no camo. Ocelot shows up again, and also gets wrecked again. But this time, by a woman. If you couldn't tell, Ocelot is not very good at his job. Eva then gets away, and so do we. Then we infiltrate a base, which we don't go inside because I'm trying to get done with this as fast as possible. After traveling around the base, Ocelot shows up again. But this time, we actually fight him. After beating Ocelot, the pain shows up and forces us to go down a cave. Normally you would find night vision goggles or wait 10 minutes so you can actually see in the dark. So I chose neither of those options and just went forward. I found an AK in this small corridor in the cave. This will be helpful for any boss fight, mainly for the pain. After gathering some food, we then fight the pain, which took me a bit. Even though I did not die here, I was being as careful as I possibly could, since I pretty much have no health. After beating the pain, I then go outside where some weird flying things with people in them are looking for me. Luckily, they were set up perfectly enough for me to kill them easily without even getting spotted. After this, I realized that I had no more suppressors, which is going to make the rest of this challenge very difficult. I then got to Vulcan's base, which I got inside very clunky and loud, and I died here too. I then made it to the forest again, and then made it to a lab. This is one of the hardest parts in the game when you don't use camo, because you were supposed to get a scientist outfit and so you can sneak past the guards, but you can still get caught if the other scientists see your face. So you can see why this would be hard without any camo. That's why I'm saving it for part 2, which will be coming out soon. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.